Okay, let's go.
I guess we're live. I think we're live. Yay, we're back.
Yay, we're back.
And me with hiccups as soon as we just started doing this. This is unreal.
It's hilarious because you just like automatically started it like right before you're gonna go live.
Like, bro, you can't make this stuff up. Like, it you just can't. I see.
Hold your breath, they say.
I've tried all of that stuff, dude. I don't want to hear it.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Whatever. It is what it is. I mean, what are you gonna do?
We're just glad to be back live. We've been off all week. We've been hit and miss the past few weeks, guys. We're really sorry about some of that because we've just had a lot going on. A lot of guys at games. I was at a Tuesday night game, which was unusual. Otherwise, I'm normally here on Tuesdays, and we just needed a week off. We need to kind of reset. So we got to catch up this coming week. I'll keep talking while you're getting the hiccups. Hopefully, all the shows will be back live this week at their regular scheduled times. That's the plan.
That is a
lot of World Cup to catch up on over the last few weeks on break even Monday night shows. So one way or another, even if it's just me talking by myself, we're doing a show tomorrow night. We're going to catch up everybody on the World Cup and start looking at some other things going on with soccer as well. Then Tuesday, Thursday, hopefully we'll have most, if not the full crew back, and we'll be able to talk All-Star games Tuesday night. Maybe we can watch some of that and be talking about it as it's going on. Talk about some other things going on in the world of sports and kind of we're at the midway point. We can kind of look and see where we were at on our predictions for MLB from the beginning of the season. Who's where we thought they would be and who's not. And kind of see where some of the minor league teams are at as well. So
we have a lot going on, dude.
Yeah, we'll recap some stuff. I mean, Eric's done his Profit Palooza. He just did a Palooza Junior with the family this week.
He did.
And so we got a lot of catching up to do on his travels, some of the teams that he has seen. He did pick me up a couple of cool hats at the Cape Cod. I actually wanted to get one that was just league branded, so he got me this cool dad hat, just Cape Cod Baseball League.
See, I can't do the
tritone.
No, not the tritone. The tritones I can do is the league hats.
See, I like the league hat. I wish they had one that just had the logo on it. They did have one that I was going to get that had the league logo on the side patch, but
yeah,
I had already gotten him to get me this really cool Chatham Anglers hat, which I thought this was a nice one. There was another one I wanted.
Yeah,
I didn't have it in my size, but I was like, this is a very cool hat.
That's a cool one.
Yeah, I didn't want to get crazy. I could have had him buy me a few more, and so anyway, yeah, so I've got that. I've got a special hat I'm gonna wear tomorrow night on Tuesday night.
Phil?
Hey, yeah, he's got him a new teaching job. So Phil's going from high school kids to elementary school kids.
Bro, I'll punch an elementary school.
Like,
not gonna lie.
I'm like, why did you go in for that punishment, dude?
Bro, I will punch an elementary school kid right off the rip.
Oh man,
days now, dude.
Yep. So so Phil's back on the school adventure.
Nah, bro, I'll punch a baby kid. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, so we got a lot going on. Lots of cool stuff to talk about. Lots of stuff to catch up on with everybody, and so forth and so on. I went up to Charlotte today. I know you guys probably saw my post. I met Eric Lichtenberg at the Charlotte Knights game. They were playing their Copa Identity, the Guacamayas de Charlotte. That was a fun game. It was a lot of runs scored in that game. They throttled Nashville.
How was the ballpark?
Ballpark's always good.
It's always beautiful.
Yeah, I told Eric Lichtenberg, I said, look, dude, this ballpark, it has two identities. It's a beautiful landscape in the background in the daytime.
Yeah.
And it's even better at night. It's like,
oh my God, the views at night.
It's two different great views. It's a great daytime view, and then it's equally, or if not more, better great nighttime view. But
I
just
agree.
that's a good part. They got great food options. He was like, what do they got here? I'm like, they got all kinds of good stuff.
Bro, what do you want? What do
Exactly.
you want?
I
They
mean,
got it.
there's some places, and again, the Fireflies, I wish they would step up on some things and get a little bit more creative with some things. They got a lot of basic. I mean, they brought the meatball slugger thing, which is a good addition. But yeah, with Charlotte, it was like,
Yeah,
they actually were having some special items today, like a spicy smash burger was something new they were doing today.
I love me a good smash burger.
They had a couple of other Latin inspired things. They had some like a corn dish you could get at one of the places. They had caramel filled churros and like churro donuts at the Sweets Treats place, and just kind of a mixture of things. But I told him, I said, look, I'll tell you right now, Joe Profit will tell you right now, the best food item in all of minor league baseball is the chicken and waffle sandwich. And it is absolutely fabulous. So both of us got the chicken and waffle sandwich. I mean, it's 2 chicken tenders, like a hot honey, bacon with waffles for the bun. And then they do like an icing on top, almost like a Krispy Kreme type donut icing on the top waffle.
Oh, that's a good day right there, Phil. If you schedule it right, you can see the Panthers and the Knights on the same day. Money right there, man.
That would be, that'd be interesting there.
That would be money.
Yep. So we enjoyed it. The ballpark was great. They had a lot of good things going on. They had some Latino dancers, or flamenco dancers, I guess they might be called. Flamenco.
Flamenco. There it
flamenco. Is. They were dancing. Got Eric dancing. I was filming them a little bit, and she was coming towards me, and I kind of pointed like, "No, we're going to the team store."
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was pointing at him, and so she grabbed him and started dancing with him. So Eric got out there dancing with the dancer. I was like, "Okay, dude, Whoops. There you go." So anyway, good day out at Charlotte. Got to see a grand slam. I texted you guys earlier or I think I texted the group. This week crossed off 3 traditionally bucket list items. Grand slam today. Last night saw an in the park home run.
You did?
Yep. And Tuesday night was the guy that hit for the cycle, and he hit it in reverse order: home run, triple, double, single. So not only was it a cycle, it was a reverse cycle, which is even probably more rare. But so I got all 3 of those things in 3 different games this week. So,
dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
My weekend wasn't as exciting as yours. Saturday I ran my mile. All right, because I told you I've been running every day.
Yep.
At least 1 mile every day, right? So just 1 mile, right? And it was rough. I'm not gonna lie, dude. The third week has been rough.
One of your videos the other morning was hilarious because you stop and you're like,
"Oh, dude." I obviously I do it because I want to show like the reality of this, right? People think it's like, oh, you can just get up and then just go running. Hell no, you cannot just get up and go running. That just sucks. It sucks ass every single day, right? It's when I'm running it, I'm doing it. And so and I've been keeping track of all of my stuff on Strava. Right. So I'm like, so I can see, what my stuff is at, right? And one of the coolest thing is that I saw is that like, okay, I'm improving. That's all I know. I'm doing better. So I'm okay with that. All right. But here's the thing. Today's Sunday, right? So Sunday has been my test day, really, of like how I've been doing during the week. And I ran my 5K. All right. Okay. So for those of you, it's like 5K is 3.25. All right. 3.25 miles. Okay. I thought I was dying, which I did feel like I was dying. If you see the video, I got a full video on YouTube on my personal channel, right? So I was like, I thought I was dying. I'm not joking. I really did think I was gonna like die. But like I was like, okay, cool. I'm doing it, everything. Coming to find out that I've actually ran my fastest 5K this year so far.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and I beat it by, I think it was by a minute and something. Which I was like, oh, okay, well, shit. I thought I was, dying, which I was. My breathing was no joke. I'm actually looking for it so I can tell you. Right, all right. So I beat it by 1 minute 26 seconds. My fastest 5K in 2026. So, not bad.
Yeah.
Listen, for someone who just really started, I'm doing every day at least 1 mile, dude. Okay. So here it goes. My dumbass, all right, goes, I need I need to clean the garage, right? It didn't need it. It was like cluttered. Darla was getting aggravated with it. So I was like, I need it. And then a buddy of mine, he redid his garage and he gave me his one rack. So I was like, he was like, hey, dude, if you want it, it's yours. Come get it. I'm like, bet. So I went and got it. So I have a rack now so I can put all of my shit there, right? So I was, my baseball stuff. There's a section where like a workout section, not a workout section, like a bench section. So I have all that set up and everything. All right. So I did that. Bro, my legs are killing me right now. My legs are absolutely yelling at me right now. Darla's like, you want 2 Advils? I'm like, why don't you double there?
Right, just go ahead and give me 4.
Give me 4 because the two is not even gonna tickle me.
Exactly.
Okay, I need that 4. I need that extra strength, extra strength stuff. By the way, I got your hat. This hat, by the way, sitting right behind me.
Oh, cool.
I got it. Look at that, guys. From Sandlot Goods, right? Look at that. It's from my my team, the Sandlot team. Oh, which by the way, I got to give you some update on that. Pretty cool stuff.
Okay.
Anyways, Sandlot Goods. If you guys are interested, let me know. Send me a DM. It's a little pricey. I do apologize, but these are custom made hats. I only got 25 of them, and that's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. Okay, so they're 45. So I'm just putting it out there. These are not cheap. These are made here in the United States. This is duck canvas, leather strap. I mean, look at that.
All right. You can't go wrong with Sandlot Goods. Those guys know what they're doing.
They do know what they're doing. So the stitching, look at the stitching, dude. Look at how tight the stitching is. Look how beautiful that is. And so I was like, yeah, bet. So I've been wearing it so I can get, use it and abuse it. But
and who knows? You order a hat from Ed. He may throw a couple of little stickers in.
Most certainly will throw in how many I will throw in some stickers.
Yeah, absolutely. You got those. You got the double B.
Oh, the double B. That's right.
Double B. Yeah.
You got the full slate.
I got the full slate. When I was up there for your game at Zebulon. Yeah.
So you guys definitely, if you need, let me know if you want to, obviously. But anyways, listen. So, the garage is clean because your boy wants to get a very specific, which I absolutely love, classic car. Okay, you're about to laugh. Okay, it is a K truck.
A what?
It's a K truck. KEI. It's a Japanese truck.
Oh, the little
right-hand drive.
Yep.
Little trucks. I've been wanting one, and they sell there. So there's a couple of dealerships here in Raleigh. So I was like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I got a spot for it right now. That's the spot for my little truck. That's what I want to get. You know what I mean? The 25-year rule is up, so we can get them here in the United States.
Yeah, there's a Japanese export place here in Irmo, not far from Rhonda's office, that has some of those. They got the little vans, they got the trucks, they got all kinds of cool Japanese cars.
Yeah. So it's either get that or get the little van. I don't know yet. I got two buddies of mine who are like, hey man, you should just get it in stick shift. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. If I get it in automatic, I get it in automatic.
I can't wait to see your big tall ass in one of those.
One of those. I cannot wait. I'm so excited for it, dude. I'm not even kidding you. Okay. This is what I've been wanting one for a long time now. And this is the problem with YouTube, dude, because you go on YouTube and they're everywhere.
Yep.
All right. And so I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm getting one.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. If I had if I had some acreage like I'd love to have, I would probably have one just to ride around the property on or something like that. Yeah. Or if I had, like, if I lived out in the country and had some acreage and I needed to like take the trash, like you didn't have trash pickup, you had to run it down to the dump or something.
Or you can ride these on the road now.
Oh yeah. I would definitely get one of those for like running errands and stuff around. That would
Hell yeah, cool. Bro. I don't think you understand the excitement that I have right now because of this. Okay.
Oh, well, I know. Hey, I would love something like that. That would be very cool.
So yeah, dude, I was like, you know what? Let me just get it, dude. I got it. You know what I mean? I want to get it. I want to do something, and so I'm getting it.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. I changed it. Yeah. There I go messing with this thing again. And so yeah, that's what we got going on, man.
Cool.
But my legs are killing me. I am dying. And it's been rough. And now right before we started, I said, hey, sorry, I'm a little late. We got like a severe thunderstorm warning going on up in this bitch.
Yeah. We've had several come through here the past few days as well. I know one came through on Friday and did some damage actually up near Newberry, tons of rain. And then there was another one yesterday, midday, that came through. It was pretty nasty. It's like every day they seem to be just like popping up late afternoon with all this heat, humidity that we have. And then they just get kind of gnarly and thunder and lightning and stuff. It's kind of crazy.
What game are you watching right now?
I've actually got it on a summer league, NBA summer league game.
Look at you.
I was flipping. I didn't. There's nothing else to watch right now. I was gonna flip
Canadian football, bro.
Game. Oh, is that on too?
Yeah, they got.
I was watching the Futures game earlier. Did you watch any of that earlier?
I did not. I wanted to, but I was trying to get cook and watch the Guardians beat the Miami Marlins, sweep the Miami Marlins. But yeah, you got the Hamilton Tiger Cats again, the Saskatoon. Oh my God, they're gonna kill me.
Oh shoot, wrong.
The Rough Riders, Saskatchewan, Rough Riders.
Right. Where is that at?
This is on CBS Sports.
Okay, all right. Let me get back here. And find
dude, you know that if there's any sports, did I tell you I was watching the EFL as well this morning?
No,
Yeah, so the EFL, the European Football League,
right?
So the European Football League, they're actually showing it on TVs here, on channels here in the U.S. Man, I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna watch it. There was Frankfurt was playing.
Well, damn, I need to find some of that too because I'd like to look at some of that.
Yeah, dude, you know me, I will watch any sport.
I got up and left the house at like 9:30 this morning because that game was at 1:00 in Charlotte. So
you're a little bit of a ways.
Yeah, it's a little over an hour and a half. So I left about 9:30
you're
or
closer
so.
to Charlotte than I am.
Yeah. So I got there about 11. Lichtenberg, or about 11:15. Lichtenberg's plane landed. I think he said it landed at like whatever time he texted me. I think he texted me around 11:15. He's like, "We just landed. I got to go to the hotel, drop my stuff off. I'll meet you outside about 12:15." And yeah, he's there about 10 after 12.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, he's in town for a convention with the marketing group that he's working with. And so he had to go get a booth set up and everything tonight because it starts in the morning. But I gave him all kinds of brewery recommendations. So he's probably enjoying himself out at one of the breweries right now. I gave him like 4 or 5 different ones to hit.
I've done that. Like, when you have to go to like a conference, like the night before, you go in where it's like they're about to close, but you got to set up everything. Done that. Actually, I think I might be having to do that in September.
Okay.
For work. So there's that.
I've done that in the past too. I've been to several different conventions, one in New Orleans, a couple in Chicago. Back in the day when I was in the printing business to set up for
real
stuff. Yeah. Spent a week in New Orleans. I actually ran into Lee Corso at the bar at the hotel I was staying at.
No shit.
Yeah. Sat and talked with him for about 5 or 10 minutes. That was pretty cool. Cause it was off season when we were doing it, like February or something. He just happened to be in New Orleans with football going on. And I looked up and I was like, shit, there's Lee Corso. I was like, I'm going to go get a drink. I don't need a drink, but I'm going to go get a drink just so I can stand there and talk to Lee Corso for a little while.
Hell yeah.
So stood there and talked to him for a little bit. I actually got to meet Arch Manning at that convention. He was there for, I think Lay's Potato Chips had him there signing autographs somewhere around here. It's probably up on one of these shelves somewhere. I can't remember where. It's sitting across on the other side of the screen from me here. I've got a Polaroid of me and Arch Manning standing in front of the display, and then he signed the card that the picture's in. So yeah, got that. And it seems like there was somebody else I met. There was all kinds. That was a convenience store convention, dude. There was some crazy displays. I mean, you think of everything they would sell at convenience stores, including the magazine racks. They were all there.
Hot damn.
Candy, beverages,
and candy on the rack.
And everybody. And you're just like, holy smokes,
You're like,
everything and
oh well, I'll be
anything.
damn.
Yep, everybody's got a booth here.
That's
So yeah, it
hilarious.
was kind of crazy back then. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's funny. Like you're
Chicago
just
was
like,
cool because all the Chicago athletes would be brought out. That was a restaurant association trade show.
right.
So I met Steve Sachs there. I met William Perry there. I met Gary Fensick, who played for the 85 Bears. Seems like there was somebody else. There was another player I think I met there. Got pictures and autograph with most of them.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out in the Twitterverse that we are live. Just so anybody wants to come and hang out with us and watching it.
Yeah.
But anyways,
like Phil feels like the only guy in the movie theater by himself, I think, right now, because he's the only one chatted. So.
That's okay. Listen, we're just back at it again. You know,
yeah,
what I mean?
We just wanted to kind of like get our feet wet again and talk. And we're also gonna get into Brockmire in a little bit too, because
which was an interesting one.
I just rewatched it literally like at 8:30. You said we're gonna do this at 9 at 8:27. I told Ron I need to watch it again real quick just to get it fresh, because it's been about a week and a half since I watched that episode. Oh my gosh, there's so many good lines in that one. So many good lines.
This was an interesting one for me because, like, if you were to tell me, well, might as well just get into it, right?
Sure.
So, okay, so if you were to tell me this was like the series finale, the way that they ended it, you're like, all right, it ended that way. I figured that's how it would end, right?
Exactly.
Which was interesting to me. Like, it's just mind-boggling.
Yeah. And it's just season 1. You're like, this is how season 1 ends?
Damn, okay. Damn, they leave you like, so if, like, obviously we know that this is season 1, episode what, 8, 9, 8?
8. Episode 8.
Episode 8, season 1, right? So this 8th episode, like, you're like, damn, that's a hell of a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm like, hot dog. That's wild.
Yeah, just riding off with his microphone. He wasn't gonna leave the microphone behind.
He left everything else though.
Yeah, she didn't let him take anything else.
So, all right. So, why don't you go ahead and start us off, like at the beginning of the episode?
Well, what's funny is, at the beginning of the episode, he's it's a throwback to, I think it was 2007.
Yeah.
And him and his wife, and he's getting the call up to go to New York to do the Mets, and obviously you could tell, having followed the series so far at that point, you could tell she was not thrilled with leaving her situation that she had built there in Kansas City, but he wanted to go to to New York City, the big time, and he's all excited about it, and she pretends to be excited about it until he leaves the room, and then
as soon as he leaves, bro,
she calls some guy, and she starts.
You know who he called, right?
Who she called?
Yeah, who she called?
The
neighbor.
Oh, the neighbor. Yeah. The neighbor, and told him to get over there and right away, and it was just like, bring some nitrous. And she's sitting there pumping up something, and it's like, what in the hell is going on here?
Like, she is dressed up in her heels, and she's just like,
yeah, because she starts barking orders. You can hear him on the phone. He's like, "Yes, Mistress L."
It's obviously this was, we both know exactly what happened already and everything and all that. Like, I think this was the night though, that he walked in.
Yeah, that must have been the night that he walked in, because,
and I mean, again, I'm just making assumptions. This is just
you're right. I didn't even think about it that way, but you're right. This was probably, that's probably who had come over when he came back and walked in on her that started the whole mess. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't even put that together.
I'm pretty good at that.
You are. You're more of a sleuth than I am. I didn't even think that part of it through.
It just means that I'm just a degenerate person that likes to watch a lot of shows and TV, movies, and all that.
Well, you put together because it kind of bookends the season,
correct?
And it fits the narrative of the season, and
the whole narrative, the whole thing.
That just went right over my head. Totally. Yeah. Now that you say that, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
And so, so that was like, for me, that's like one of the biggest thing that, like, that was the sticking point to it. It's like, oh. And I'm just sitting there watching it, right? Because I also watched it today as well, right before we started, the live show. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like this is the night that he finds out.
Right. Yeah. See, and I
Bob
didn't get that, but
Greenwald. Bob Greenwald. Like he threw the bar mitzvah for him in
yeah,
his yard.
yeah, exactly. Because that's the name. Yeah. See, I totally missed that whole point. You caught that one. That's good.
I'm pretty good at this sometimes. You know, blind squirrel will find a nut once in a while. So let's go with that, right?
Yeah.
It's all right. What else?
So then it pans to them standing there watching the grass burn, and you got guys walk. It was funny is they got guys out there in hazmat suits, and they're not standing there in any kind of hazmat suit.
Right?
They're just standing there, and you got 2 or 3 guys around them in hazmat suits with masks and stuff, and she's like, bitching.
She wants to fight everybody.
Right. And it's like, she's like, so what if the field temperature is 157 degrees? They wear cleats. That's supposed to make a
like what is that supposed to do, bro?
Like the cleats don't like elevate them off of the ground or anything.
No, not even close, dude. Like I don't know, like she thought like this was gonna be a like yeah, they wear cleats, you know what I mean?
Right. But and then Joe Buck calls, and that's funny too because he answers. He's like, "Are we just phone and chat during the day kind of buddies?" He's like, "No,
no,
not even."
Again, I go back to Joe Buck, man. Like
Joe Buck is so good in this. Like
he really was good at that. Like, well, obviously playing himself, but like an over exaggerated version of him.
Absolutely, he leaned into all of the stereotypes of him.
Yeah, exactly.
That it was like, okay, fine. And the person comes in and pours him the drink while he's on the phone, and he kind of sniffs it. It's like, okay, and then there's like, and then the whole scene plays out, and he turns around and he's like, "This is shit."
Yeah,
like whatever whiskey that was, or whatever
wine or whatever
wine
or
whiskey,
yeah,
whatever it was. He's like, "I'm not having." It was a wine. I think it was a white wine. Yeah. He was like, "Nope, this is no good." But yeah, it's hilarious just him trying to. Because he's like, after the Musburger
incident
crap, he's like, I kind of owe you something here.
Again, that whole situation was, and you were right, by the way, you caught it. It's like, if you're gonna poop, okay, if you're gonna shit on somebody's bed, like it was gonna seep through the top blanket, and it never did.
Yeah.
So it was either must have happened, right?
Yeah.
Or you poop somewhere else and then you drop it there and then it was just, you know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah. Anyways, I think we're going too much into that part. Anyway.
Exactly. So yeah, it was just So he gets that call in and he's like, "Hey, I got something for you, but you got the Braves might want to bring you in, but you got to go down to the minor leagues first and prove to them that you can do it." And the whole thing about the drinking,
New Orleans.
Like, in New Orleans, he's like, well, I only drink between 6 and 9, and I only do cocaine. It's just little bumps. It's little, get me through times.
Yeah.
It's like it's just little bumps during the day. And then Joe Buck like renegotiates. He's like, "All right, if you can do no alcohol between 6 a.m. and 5 p.m. and only do cocaine on the weekends, we can have a deal."
Yeah. Like, are we negotiating the fact that, like, where you can't, yes, you are an alcoholic, but can you be less of an alcoholic during business hours?
Drink at night, only do drugs on the weekend.
Right.
That's exactly. If you do that, you can totally do this. You're good. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you just hear him go, and he's like, "What was that?"
Like, nothing. What happened?
It's like he's like trying to get one final one in before he committed to it.
Exactly. So I was like, "Oh, okay, I got you now."
Yep.
Putting this on, so I want to make sure that we are still live, by the way,
all right,
on TikTok.
Awesome.
Can you believe that? The two oldest guys, again, the two oldest guys in the group of the DHC group, that are the ones that are embracing TikTok.
Absolutely.
I enjoy it sometimes just because we send each other funny shit.
I know. We do. And it's funny because there's stuff you scroll and you're like, why am I stopping on this? But then when you do, of course, the algorithm then sends you 10 more things that are very similar.
Exactly.
And it just keeps you going.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Like, the algorithm sends me like some funniest shit. Like that umpire.
Oh, see, my friend Clark had already been sending me stuff
from that Little League umpire. Dude.
He is hilarious. I sent one to Eric because he did one and used the name Easton for
Yeah.
the kid about his $400 sliding glove, and I sent that one to Eric because I just thought the fact that he used the name Easton, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Sit down.
You're
Which he
right.
actually has a great call. That's a perfect
He
call for an
really does
umpire.
have a good.
I would love to hear a umpire on strike 3 just be like, sit down.
Dude is hilarious. Like, dude cracked me up. Like, he's like, if I see him like, umpiring a game like, then I'm there, dude. I'm there for him. Like,
Yeah.
no one else. Like, that's it. I'm watching your mannerisms per
Right.
se. So
There was an umpire many years ago. I remember him umpiring some of the fall league baseball games and some of the tournaments that we had at Capital City Stadium back in the day when I was running that fall league.
Mhm.
And we had brought him in with the umpiring group had brought him in, and it was this older black guy, and he was so animated. It was like James Brown back there. Some of the calls that he was making,
Whoa.
and if it was strike 3, I can't really do it here on the screen, but he would like, it was strike 3, he'd go boom, 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 strike 3. Like it was
I think I see somebody like that.
yeah, like he was winding up and dancing and then like throwing it down into the ground. Like that's strike 3. You're out.
That's amazing.
It was awesome watching him do stuff like that.
That's awesome. By the way, this Canadian Football League, I'm enjoying watching.
Yeah, I got the game up on right now. So yeah, Saskatoon is up.
Saskatchewan,
excuse me, is up 24-7 on Hamilton.
Yep. They made some changes. The Canadian Football League. Did you remember this?
I I kind of remember them, but you probably have them in front of you.
Yeah, because like we were talking about like the fact that like they made some changes to the rules where they moved the goalposts, especially was one of them. They moved the goalposts back to like the back of the end zone, just like yeah, like the NFL and college.
Yeah, because they used to have it right up at the front, and people could run into the pole like back in the old days in the NFL.
Oh, Phil, that's an interesting villain list. Most hated villains. Number 1, Darth Vader, Scar, and then Joe West.
All right, so as a Clemson guy, I see Scar as University of South Carolina because that's how they're abbreviated during football season, Scar. So I'm assuming that's the Scar he's talking about. So Darth Vader, Gamecocks, and Joe West.
Come on, man. That's Lion King all day, baby. Lion King all day.
No, it's not. That's Scar. That's South Carolina. That's
if
Gamecocks.
you say so. Yeah.
For me, that would make them number 1. I would go Scar, Joe West, Darth Vader. If Scar is the Gamecocks.
See,
I don't know anything about.
I don't know about Joe West being more hated than oh my God.
Hernandez?
Yes.
Angel Hernandez?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, there's probably players that hated Joe West more.
Damn, he gone all the way.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Damn.
Was that an interception or was that
I think it was an interception.
Yeah, because Hamilton just had the ball.
He did. They were in the end zone.
Okay.
Man, yeah, Hamilton is not that good this year. That's a you can't be doing that in the end zone, bro.
I have to see the replay here.
Yeah. By the way, Canadian Football League. If you guys haven't watched the Canadian Football League.
He intercepted that like right at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, right.
And he was gone. He's not even running hard,
bro. You're throwing it into quadruple coverage.
Yeah, there's
what are you doing?
Yep.
Does that say that we miss football? Is that what it is?
I know.
Is it that we miss football?
We still love football. I mean, middle of the baseball season, and we're like,
and we're both of us are major baseball fans.
I absolutely love baseball, but there's something about watching football, and I need to get more into the Canadian League. I've wanted to watch more Canadian League football the last few years.
Well, the good thing is for you, we're still early in the season. There, this is the 5th game in.
Yep.
Okay, so you got some time to get yourself a team that you root for. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I already have a team.
Yeah, I can't think of. I mean, I'll have to look at the teams because I haven't really thought about who I would pull for. Um, I've got a friend that lives in Ottawa, but I don't know if he pulls for. I think he pulls for red. Is it Ottawa Red and Black or Red
Yeah, the
Black or
Red
something?
Blacks.
Red Blacks. I think that's who he pulls for in Ottawa, but I don't know that. I don't like that name, the Red Blacks, but that's just
This
me.
is cool. You should have you seen their logo?
I have seen their logo. Yeah,
I like their logo.
I'll have to think on that one. So yeah.
So you got
Well,
the
that's like
Red Blacks. You got the Edmonton. The I think it's the Elk now, or I don't know if they changed back.
Well, you had two different they were the Rough Riders, weren't they? Because you had two different teams.
You got
that
the
were
Rough Riders.
There were two Rough Riders that I thought.
No.
Well, there was really.
No,
I thought there were two teams that shared the same.
No. You got the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, the Calgary Stampeders, the British Columbia, BC. Then you got Montreal, the Alouettes, the Hamilton Tiger Cats, the Toronto Alouettes, and the Ottawa Red Blacks. Yeah, no.
I could have sworn Saskatchewan and Edmonton both were the Rough Riders, and it was kind of weird that they had two teams that had the same.
Edmonton used to be the Edmonton Eskimos.
Okay, all right.
Now they're the Elk. No. Come on, man. I know my stuff. Come on, bro.
Okay, all right. I'm not going. You say so. I'll go with it.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So yeah, you got the BC, the Lions, the Elks, the Stampeders, the Rough Riders, the Blue Bombers, the Tiger Cats, the Argos, the Argonauts, the Red Blacks, and the Alouettes.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right, I'm gonna have to go through and pick a team.
I am a BC Lions fan.
That sounds like one, either them or I probably would normally pick probably Hamilton Tiger Cats. I like the Tiger Cats name.
Tiger Cats is very close. They're on the way. Like I used to pass Hamilton all the time on the way to Toronto.
Yeah.
When I went to Toronto from Ohio. You hit it. You hit that. The Toronto Argos, that's a cool logo. I like also another team that I really am a fan of is the Winnipeg, the Blue Bombers. It's a W.
Ooh, yeah, that's another good one. Oh, by the way, speaking of Winnipeg, let me back up. When you said Winnipeg, it made me think of Hartford, actually. I saw this picture the other day I was going to send to you, and I know you've probably seen it. I saw this hat that the Canes had done, and I had not seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, my gosh, I need to find that hat because that is a fantastic hat. It's the Whalers logo in the Canes colors.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
I had not seen that before, and I meant to send it to you, but
the one I'm waiting to see if they do it this season is the their mascot.
Okay.
And their hat, which is
that would be cool.
Everybody's a fan.
Cool. Yep.
So, anyways, guys, we got way off on
we did. We got to get back to Brockmire here because we got off on the football and Canadian football and baseball season. And
I know, right? So,
I was going to tell you this too when you brought this up. And then we'll get back to Brockmire. I saw Kendall Smith today. She's the MC for the Charlotte Knights and the Charlotte Checkers, and she was walking out of the store right there at the beginning, and I just said hey to her, and I said, hey, as hot as it's been out here, I said I am so ready for some hockey. She's like, me too. It is crazy hot out here at these baseball games because she's the one that does all the Checkers games, and so. It's like weird. Here it is July, and I'm sitting here ready for hockey already.
I don't know what I love. I've been loving the summer. Don't get me wrong. I've been absolutely loving the summer. I've been loving some baseball, which, by the way, who would have thought about the Chicago White Sox being tied for first place right now with my Guardians?
Exactly.
And they're a young, stupid team.
Yeah.
And stupid, and not in a bad way. We're like, these kids are they're young as shit. It's one of the youngest teams in the league.
They got some good players in Charlotte from what I saw today too. So they got some guys to come and fill in if they need to.
Hey, listen, I'm all for it.
Yep.
From our division, I don't have a team that I hate them all. I hate them with a passion.
Right.
I don't have a team that I hate like I used to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still
But
kind of hate Boston, but
the more you get older, I was like, I don't give a shit, bro.
Boston's the only team I could never like even
Have a good
sort of
night,
like.
Phil. Don't worry, bro. I'm gonna be going to bed here
Oh
too.
man, school night in July, dude. That's crazy.
Hey, my daughter's going to camp tomorrow.
Okay.
Reading camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. So yeah. Also here in, I don't know if they do it in South Carolina, but in North Carolina, we have two systems. We have the regular like year school system, right?
Mm-hmm.
Summers off, like my daughter's at, or you have the year round.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were talking about doing year round here. I don't know that anybody does it. If they do, I'm not aware of it.
I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Because it's 9 weeks straight and then 3 weeks off.
Yeah.
Right. And then as soon as you're starting to get them in a good rhythm and going, then you stop again.
Yeah.
And you really don't get a lot of
school's better when you have a whole summer to just kind of like
just
reset.
Yeah, dude. I'm a fan. Listen, do some kids do better? Yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying you don't, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, I mean, they ought to have summer school for kids that want to get ahead. And if your kid's one of those and you're one of those parents, then let your kid go do it. Don't make everybody else do it too.
So. By the way, did you see that right there? That's a little Lego set of a Game Boy.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Game Boy. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Right next to my Wally, my favorite Disney character.
Yeah. Okay.
I put that together.
I like that.
There's another one. I don't know where I put it, but it's a camera. These are all these like retro stuff. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. I love putting those little
little tiny size ones.
Yeah, they come in a little ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're called Max Block or something like that. I can't remember. Pretty cool. You'll find them anywhere, dude. Nowadays, you sit there and play. I still play Lego. I don't care.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's absolutely nothing wrong. I don't mind.
Rhonda and I'll still color out. We'll get coloring books out and color sometimes just to like a mental break.
Speaking of, have you seen that one? It's like a blanket.
Mm-mm.
And you can color the blanket.
Oh, really?
It comes with a special marker. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
I gotta look for it. I'll send it to you. Like,
okay.
It's pretty cool. It's like, oh no shit.
We used to do that a lot when we first got married, and like we'd sit around sometimes, we'd be watching TV and just coloring, it's like a relaxing kind of thing. And we got away from it, once the kids, they would color, we'd do some with them, and then eventually they got older we stopped doing it. And I saw some crayons and some coloring books not too long ago.
Yeah.
Picked them up. I'm like, we need to just sit there and color one night and just get off of technology, get off of everything, and just kind of sit there and just sort of take a mental break.
I'm not gonna lie. So a couple points. One, I've been going to bed around 9:00 anyway. So I just go to bed, and then Darla stays up and does her thing. I don't have the time anymore. For all this working out and running that I've been doing, I'm tired by 7:30, 8:00. I'm like, your boy is ready to go to bed.
Right.
But two, she asked me a question, and I want to ask you this question.
Okay.
So she said, because we've been watching a lot of YouTube channels now, like not live channels, like not Hulu or YouTube TV or anything, but actual just regular YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Watching shows and stuff. And then there was this guy there was a show that we follow. It's called Yes Theory. You should watch them, dude. It's great. It's great. Oh yeah, it's good stuff. They go everywhere, right? But one of them, they said that they went in their challenges. They turned off their phones for 72 hours. They did not have access to their cell phones at all for 72 hours.
I think I know who you're talking about. I don't think I've seen that, but I think I know who you're talking about, the Yes Theory guys. I think I've seen some of the stuff that they've done.
It's good.
Because don't they take people on some trips and stuff?
They take some of them with them, yeah. Seek discomfort.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a fan. I am a subscriber. And so we've been watching it, even with me. Like, we're trying to watch other things other than the garbage that we see on live TV.
Right.
And so did you, by the way, did you see the comment they put on when we put the video? I was like, well, the reason is because this cable channels, they used to feed us all this garbage, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, you're still doing the same fucking thing. And you're just overpaying for multiple streaming channels.
Right.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyways, I'm sorry. I got off on a tangent there.
No,
I
that's fine. Like my
apologize.
stepdad, he and his wife, they watch YouTube mostly because they don't pay for cable. They live out in the
In the
boonies
sticks.
kind of. Yeah, so they don't get, too much streaming or anything. I think they maybe have Netflix, but they subscribe to different YouTube channels and stuff and watch different people's channels, and kind of like what you're talking about. That's kind of their entertainment, is to watch some of that stuff.
Bro, we're watching this game, but damn, Saskatchewan just scored another.
They are crushing Hamilton.
God
37-7 all of a sudden.
Thank God it's only a minute 20.
To go.
Yeah, right. Like you're like, thank God it's almost over, but they're getting their asses handed to them.
Yeah.
I remember watching one of their playoffs last year. I think it was a championship, dude. It was an absolute just blizzard. That reminds me. You remember that one game, that playoff game, soccer game in the Canadian Soccer League?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Canadian Premier League. Like, oh my God. Like, you would have never thought about watching something like that. It's just, but you watch it because you were so mesmerized by the fact that like it was snowing so much.
And they were still playing soccer.
And they were still playing.
They kicked that ball, it wouldn't go anywhere, but they were still
and then
moving
people
around
bitch all the time about like, oh man, it's too cold. I'm like, shut up, bro. Watch this stuff.
One thing you didn't see people flopping in that because they weren't going to damn dump
Do you want to fall in that?
They're like, I'm not going to fall in snow and roll around.
Yeah, no. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and let's get back into the finish up the Brockmeyer stuff here, right?
So after he talks to Joe Buck, I'll let you take it from there a little bit, because after the call,
so this is where they're at. Like now he has a decision that he needs to make, right?
Right.
He's at a crossroads right here. Does he stay, with him and his girl, with the Frackers, or does he leave?
Yeah.
Right. But he needs to make a decision, and he needs to make a decision right away. Okay. And so like you get to the ballpark, right? You're at the ballpark, and what are they having a way to save the team? Because like they were at the bar, and they were trying to figure out ways of coming up with the amount of money that they needed to pay off the loan. Right. And the only thing that they could think of that they could do, right, is like, was, well, beer.
Yeah.
Right? Alcohol, which always falls to the main theme for Brockmeyer is alcohol, right?
Exactly.
And so the next day, they're ready, you see Brockmeyer, he has a stack of beer right next to his microphone with his pad, right, where he's keeping score and all this other stuff, right, and all that. And you got Jules, at the concession stand and everything, and Brockmeyer's making the announcement, hey, if you get an out, you drink. If you get a strikeout, you drink. If you hear me say drink, you drink, right?
Right.
So like it pretty much is drink as much as possible. That's what it is. Like buy beer, keep drinking, get drunk, which is the whole goal, because if you're the more drunk you are, the more beer you want to buy. And so, they have enough money. So like this is what this is their whole plan, which was like, you never like it's not going to end well. First of all.
Exactly. What I couldn't figure out is why Brockmeyer had to keep drinking. Like, he's up there in the booth. He could have taken sips as the people out there that are paying for it.
He could have acted like he was.
He could have acted like he was drinking, but that's not him. He's going to drink with them.
Brockmeyer,
he's encouraging them to chug it. And I'm like, why are you drinking so much?
Like, dude, chill. Stop drinking.
Exactly. That's what's hilarious. But, he was drinking because that's what he does.
That's what he does, right? He does drugs and he drinks now. Like, that's the new Brockmeyer. Or was it always Brockmeyer, right?
Right. As we learned, it was like he's kind of always been that way.
He's been that way. And so, that's like, that was the whole thing. It's like, oh my God. Like, so finally you get to the point where like Jules is like, oh, we made it. We're done. Like, we don't need anymore. Like, we can stop now. We can stop, selling. Like, you can stop drinking now, Brockmeyer. But what does he do? He says he has to go pee right there. Right. It's like, oh, I got to go pee. Like, why are you still drinking? And then he goes and runs into the field.
Exactly. And
All
she
of a sudden,
looks
he
up
doesn't
and it's
have
like he's
his
walking out
jacket.
there. Like, wait a minute, how did he get out there?
Exactly. He's like, how the hell did you get out there? And he brings the whole team in.
Yep. And they're looking around like, what's going on? Why is he doing it? And my thing is, why are the umpires like not running him off as
Right.
well?
Exactly.
I guess it's a TV
So
show, but I get it. But
yeah, right. Obviously, you take creative licenses on this one. What also I forgot to mention was that Jules tells him, like, listen, we still have to win the game.
right.
Excuse me. We still have to win the game.
Yep.
There's hiccups here and there. I'm still getting them, dude. And so this is when he goes and he tries to get everybody in. My assumption is that he was there to tell the team that he's leaving.
Oh yeah.
I think he was trying to tell the
I
team
think that's where
leaving.
he was going to try to exactly.
Exactly, because Jules is down there now and everything. So everybody's down there. I keep forgetting the kid's name. I'm so horrible at
Charles.
this. Charles.
Yes.
Charles is there, right? And and so Jules finally comes out there. Like everybody's like, dude, what are you doing down here in the field? Like, you're supposed to be up calling the game. And so finally Charles gets him away. He's by the bench, and Charles asks him, like, where'd you get that beer? He's like, I just looked down and it was there.
Right.
Like he wanted to go back and turn and tell Jules that, hey, I got a job, I'm leaving, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that didn't happen. It's like, so we get to, it's like, all right. So Jules was like, all right, I need you. She's trying to rally the team and everything. And then Charles is like, well, you got to call the game. It's like, well, I don't have a microphone. Where's my microphone?
He's like, I feel naked without a microphone. And Charles pulls one out of his pocket. He's like, where did you get that from? He's like, I don't know. I looked down and there it was.
There it was. Like, he's just playing to
Brockmire, yeah.
Which was hilarious.
Yeah.
And so they obviously turn the double play that they needed.
Triple
play, right?
It was bases loaded, nobody out.
Triple play.
Yeah.
So that is the most minor league thing there is.
And it's funny because the shots, all the close-up shots they make of the guys making the throws, they got such horrible throwing motions.
Dude,
it's like there's no way that realistically happens that way. And that, but it's just funny the way you see them all throw. Even the pitcher, the Japanese pitcher, when he goes to throw, it's like he's struggling to throw the ball. It's like, how is that a strike? Because it didn't even look like he had anything on it.
Right? So obviously, they're again creative licenses for this show, which was, hey, listen, we get that. Which I think it was hilarious.
And their only run came from a home run from the unlikeliest player on the team as well,
who was signed by the team by mistake.
And you find that out in the huddle. She's talking about, I looked at your Uribe, I looked at your video and this, that, and that, and I looked at your video and I was trying to get a different guy and some communication error or something, and he got the wrong name.
And he goes like, that makes sense.
That makes sense now.
I got that one. We're good there.
Things are making sense now.
Yeah. And so that happened, right? So obviously they turn a triple play, they win the game, everybody's celebrating and all of this stuff. And so we cut to the next day. It is funny to me to think about this one because he's standing there with his bags, looking out the window, right?
Yep.
And so waiting for Jules to get up, which, by the way, the t-shirt that she was wearing, awesome.
That was very awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
What was the team called?
It was Warriors? It was a vintage t-shirt. I can't remember the name of it right off the top of my head now, but I just remember that being a very cool logo t-shirt that she had on.
Exactly. And so I was like, oh, okay. By the way, I'm watching now the Talons softball in Oklahoma.
Oh, Chris Storm is at that game.
Yep.
I saw him post about it earlier.
Yeah, I'm watching that right now, which is awesome on MLB Network.
See, I don't get MLB Network on YouTube TV, so I can't watch that one.
Which, by the way, we got to talk about some of the stuff that, obviously we'll talk about it on Tuesday, but Major League Baseball making some crazy changes. They're trying to make some crazy, changes. It's just wild.
Mm-hmm.
Holy
Absolutely.
shit. She just hit a solo home run from Utah. Damn.
Yeah, there's a chat. I don't know that you're in this particular chat. Chris Storm's got a chat with me and him and Terry McCutcheon and I think Eric and Patrick. And oh no, I'm sorry, it wasn't him that posted that. I think it was actually George Falkowski might have posted it. I'm sorry, I'm
George
crediting the wrong
is over
person.
there.
Well, he was watching the same. He's not there at the game.
Oh, okay.
But he had commented on seeing the coming into the house. Yeah, he comes back to the house and professional softball is on. And I don't know if it's this particular game. I think it's not. He says the pitcher for Utah. Yeah, it must be the same one. Pitchers for Utah's name is Montana Fouts, and she's pitching to somebody named Brady. So it's like Fouts is pitching to Brady, like Dan Fouts and Tom Brady. Like it just sort of like caught him that those names were out there, and he's thinking NFL names versus softball player names. So yeah, this must have been at the beginning of that game because it was Utah and Oklahoma City. That he was watching because it was not too long. It's about an hour ago he posted it, so it must have been the beginning of the game. But yeah, Chris Storm texted us pictures from the game because he's there. That dude's he's been on an Oklahoma sports journey this summer. Like he tried to do 50 games, softball games in a certain amount of time, and or baseball and or softball. He's seen I think it was college games actually. That's what he's trying to do in the college, 50 college games in Oklahoma.
That's legit.
Yeah, so he went to all kinds of small college baseball, small college softball games. And now all summer long, it's like he's just popping up at all kinds of Oklahoma stuff.
All right, we're almost here at the top of the hour, guys. So let's go ahead and finish our Brockmeyer here.
Yeah. So you were talking about him standing there, and we got off on the T-shirt. We got to circle back around to another scene when we finish this one though as well.
Go. Which one was it?
Her in the conference room with the fracking guy.
Bro.
We totally skipped over that. So let's come back to that in a minute. Or you want to jump to that and then we finish up?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's jump back. Let's jump back to that one.
Because when she walks in there, so there's a couple, and there's another line that I wanted to visit too. That when we were talking about Charles and Brockmeyer being out at the mound, but yeah. So that scene in the conference room where she comes in, and she knows, she's like, I know you set fire to my field. And he's like, I heard about that weird phenomenon that automatically happened kind of thing. And he's like, trying to play it off. And he's like, you don't think I would admit to anything knowing that you're probably recording me? And he's like, hand it over. She takes her phone or her recorder out of her pocket. And he's like, can you give me that spy pen too? Yeah. And then he goes and puts the record player on. And she's like, records? Like, why you got a record player in here? And he's like, it's got so much more warmth to it when you play it on a record.
Shut up.
It's just hilarious. So, she's getting, trying to get him to admit that he burned the field, and he won't. Now that he took her stuff, all of a sudden she's like, takes out a baggie full of puddle water from the dugout, and he knows it's bad.
He's just, it's like little balloon,
like water balloon bags of this toxic water, and throws it. And he's like, no, not the vinyl. Oh God, the smell. And then he goes running for the glass. And that's what is absolutely hilarious. She's got a air mask on, and she hits like 4 or 5 times against the glass. And he's like, oh, it's burning my eyes. It's burning. Yeah. It's hilarious. That whole scene. It's like
he goes like, wait, what you got there? Wait, hold on. What you got there?
Absolutely. That is such a phenomenal scene. And the one of my favorite lines from the whole episode, when you were talking about Brockmeyer going out to the mound and Charles walking out there with Jules, and they start to go back to the dugout, and he turns around to Charles, and he's like, it's so unfortunate, that the life you've had to lead because you're black. I'm like, really?
And then
Like,
he goes
oh
like,
my.
I know, right?
He's like, I know, right? You've had such a rough life because you're black.
And he's just like, you know what? It is what it is. Let's keep it moving, guys. Let's keep it
Exactly.
moving.
It's awesome. So
So, all right. So let's finish this up now here, guys. So obviously she gets up, and she sees him standing up with everything, right?
yep.
She kind of knows already, has an idea of what's gonna happen, right? 'Cause, like, if you get dressed and all that, then you know where this is going.
Yep. She's like,
So
he
he
must be
finally
leaving.
confesses to everything, and to his surprise, which I don't know if she was surprised or not, but like she was disappointed is
Yeah.
more like it, right? That she's like, yeah, I kind of knew this was coming, but like I was hoping that you like decided that you wanted to stay here instead of wanting to leave.
Right.
But you know, and at this point, I'm conflicted with this because I can understand both points, both
Yeah. I mean,
sides.
it's like she gets that he's chasing that dream,
Yeah,
but she also is like, thinks they've got something good going here too. And she
correct.
wants him to stay and be a part of that. So I think she's conflicted as well.
Right. And so he, she's like, he's like, if you wanted me to go, you would have not been already packed your bags.
Right. Yeah.
Which was interesting because then he goes and says, like, screw the bags,
Yeah.
right? And he kicks the bags and everything, right? And so he's about to leave. She's like, just leave. Just fucking go. Just fucking
Right.
go. And so
And he's like, can I get my bags? She's like, no, just
no,
go.
just fucking go, dude. He closes the door and then comes back. I was like, but no, seriously, can I get the bags? No. And then she finally says, hold on, Brockmire. It's like, just so you know, a year from now, you're going to want to come back.
Yeah.
You're going to realize what you missed and you're going to want to come back. And none of this is, I'm not going to be here.
Yeah.
So fuck you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which was so good. And what I did not see coming, but obviously we've seen this, you and me, but like what I did not see when I first saw this was Charles with him.
Right. Yeah. Charles was like, okay, Charles leaving with him was not expected at all. I thought he was going to walk out there and get into like a cab,
like some Uber or something, right?
Yeah. And it was
that's what I
like,
did not expect.
yeah. And then Charles was there and he's he's like, so this apartment we're getting, it's a 2-bedroom situation, right? Because I don't think I can do the Bert and Ernie twin bed thing. And he's like, now that's a reference I can understand.
Boom. And then ends it right there. So
Yeah, they just
obviously,
drive off.
right. So obviously we got season 2 coming up, but like, and I got to buy the whole season now.
Me too.
Because it's not on Netflix anymore, which pisses me off.
I know.
Makes me really mad. So, but guys, this season, that's season 1 of Brockmire. We just wrapped up season 1, and for all of you doubters, suck it. We finished the whole season. What's up, Mark? By the way,
Good to see you, Mark. Yeah, we weren't trying to ignore your comments there. We were just trying to finish up our comments on the Brockmire there. But yeah, I saw that I got out of the bet. It's not going to be a final game there. So
no, but and obviously we'll talk about this one. But this Argentina, something about Argentina moving on. It's really bugging me.
Yeah, because
something doesn't add up.
Yeah, they shouldn't be moving on.
It doesn't add up.
Yeah,
doesn't add up. That's all I know. That's all I'm going to say on that. But obviously FIFA is let's just say it's FIFA. So he says, yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. So there you go, man.
Yeah,
so,
Mark, we're going to be back tomorrow night. Our normal Monday night break even sports show. We'll be somehow, even if I got to drag Ed to it and it's just the two of us, if Virgil and Patrick don't show up, we got to talk some World Cup. We got to get into all these matches that we've had the last few weeks.
Dude, these matches have been wild.
Yeah,
bro.
we haven't really been able to comment on anything. So yeah, we need to
Yeah, we
catch
got
everything up.
That. Yeah, I got
Mr. In-Betweener. What's that? In-Betwer.
Don't know.
I don't know. I think you either spelled that wrong or it's an interesting show. In-Betwer.
There you go. All right, guys, we're going to leave it here. Thank you for joining us. I had a lot of fun doing a Sunday night show.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We'll see. Maybe we'll do it again sometime.
Yeah, let's do it like back.
I mean, we got to get our Brockmire podcast on a consistent basis here. We've kind of got off track the last few weeks. So,
bro, this whole summer has been wild.
It has. There's a lot going on, and I'm gonna be traveling next week. Not this week coming up, but the following week. So that'll make it a little tough.
Well, we're also going to be traveling at the end of August too.
Yep. So
it should make it interesting.
We'll figure it all out. But
we will.
Hopefully this week all of our shows will be back at their regularly scheduled times, and we'll kind of catch everybody back up on some things. So Mark, check us out tomorrow night, regular time, and hopefully Virgil and Patrick will both possibly be there with us to chop it up some.
Have a good night, my friend. We will see you guys. Make sure you guys are hitting the follow button. Make sure to follow us on YouTube. That QR code right there. All you have to do is scan it, and it'll take you to the YouTube channel. So that way, Lucas showed up.
What is she doing up so late?
It's 10 o'clock at night, and this kid is still up, bro.
I know.
You're supposed to be in bed.
Go to bed, kid.
I just came to say good night.
Good night, baby girl.
I'm
Love you.
Almost done.
Almost. I'll see you when I go to bed.
Yay.
Go. Get out of here. Love you, kiddo. Go.
Have a good night, day. Like and subscribe. Share this with your family and friends. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There you go. We'll just leave it right there.
She is your little disclaimer.
That's right. All right, guys. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night, boys.
Y aunque el mundo no nos vio, mi alma sí se partió, pero nadie supo, nadie vio. Fue un secreto entre los dos.
This podcast is part of the Curved Brim Media Network. Here are some of the other members of Curved Brim Media.
Hi, this is Kelly Robinson, the Minor League Nerd. My YouTube channel explores the history of minor league baseball teams. More than just stats, we delve into team lineage, sharing stories from current franchises to obscure one-year wonders.
I'm Paul Caputo, and on the Baseball by Design podcast, I talk to minor league baseball teams, designers, and other super interesting people about what these minor league baseball logos mean, and I talk a little bit about ice cream helmets.
What's up, Bucketheads? I'm Anna DiTomaso, and each week on the Baseball Bucket List podcast, I speak with a different fan about their favorite baseball memories, what the game means to them, and what's left to check off on their baseball bucket list.
Hey everyone, it's Eric from the great state of Kansas.
This is Johnny from the New Orleans Baby Cakes Memorial Museum.
And we are the Earn Fun Average podcast,
where we talk to a variety of guests about their love of baseball and have fun doing it.
America, lower your standards.
Average is what we do best.
This is Patrick
and Corey
of BaseballMapper.com, and we have made an interactive map to help highlight all baseball teams from the majors down to collegiate summer leagues.
We want to bring you closer to baseball, so get on the site and find a team near you today.
Hey guys, this is Patrick Larson from the Minor League Baseball Hat History Series, and in every episode I go through the history of minor league teams through my personal collection of hats. You can find me on Twitter at @PatLarson1. I hope you guys enjoy.
Learn more about Curved Brim Media at curvedbrimmedia.com.